Hey, and welcome to this demonstration. Today, I'll show you how to create a fully functional Proxmox cluster in a completely automated way. This includes setting up the cluster itself, creating software-defined networks, and adding a shared NFS storage, along with integrating a Proxmox backup server. Here we can see a Proxmox single-node system, which gets promoted to a cluster instance. Afterwards, additional nodes join this cluster. We can extend the cluster at any time by simply adding more elements of nodes to our inventory, which is located in the Git, and rerunning the pipeline. For demonstration, this is executed manually. After a few seconds, the second node gets added. It might take some seconds until the new node is fully recognized within the cluster and ready to use. During this time, the CoroSync configuration and some other cluster-related parts are being processed. For a proper quorum, we should use at least 3 nodes, but in 2-node systems, we can also work with an external quorum device called QDevice. After our third node successfully joined the cluster, we can proceed creating our networks. Instead of using typical networks, we create 2 dedicated networks for a production and development environment based on the Integrated Software-Defined Network, short SDN functionality. Each network also gets its own VLAN tag assigned and can later be used by virtual machines. In this example, a VLAN SDN configuration has been created over the nodes in the cluster. This allows the VM to be separated from other zones, but still being able to communicate with other VMs on other nodes within the cluster. With SDNs, we can easily create different kind of networks where ALS, EVPN, VXLANs, or simple NAT gateways are possible. Within one of the last tasks for the basic cluster infrastructure, we need to configure a proper storage. In this case, we add a shared NFS storage, which can be a simple, high-available NFS server running inside a Linux or FreeBSD machine, but also an enterprise storage, like a NetApp system. To make sure an operator can immediately start working with this cluster, a Proxmox backup server systems gets added, including a dedicated data store for storing the guest objects. At this point, we have a Simply cluster running, fully automated. This is the time where a virtualization operator could take over. But instead, we will also automate the whole guest creation within the newly created cluster. To provide a quick example, we create guest objects across the nodes in the cluster, pre-configured with network configurations, storage, and metadata like tags within Proxmox. This demonstration shows that it is easily possible to fully automate a Proxmox-based virtualization environment where new cluster instances can be simply spawned in minutes. Easy, reproducible, maintainable, secure, and fully open source based.